Hi guys, Mr. May here. Just thought I'd do a quick presentation on internet surveys. You might be looking to earn some extra income, and this may be one of the avenues that you are thinking about going down. So I just thought I'd pull out a few bullet points to hopefully help you on your way when you start this undertaking. So, the first thing that we've got here that's going to disappoint you, I'm afraid to say, is they will not get you rich quickly. Whatever people say or you read, internet surveys are not going to make you a millionaire unless you're the person behind the company who is actually promoting the surveys. If you're the one completing the surveys, I'm afraid to say, in my experience, it's not the road to riches. Now, if you disagree with that, let me know, drop me a comment. I'd be very interested to hear otherwise, but at the moment, I'm afraid to say that's where I stand. They are not a road for get rich quick schemes. So, one of the reasons is, as you can see here, the typical amount that's paid for completion of an internet survey is, in my experience, about 40 pence for a 25-minute survey. Now, looking at that, it's just over £1 per hour. And if you were doing it 24 hours a day, that is just going to net you under £30 a day. So as you can see, it's not going to make you massive amount of money. But having said that, that's just a typical amount. Some surveys do, if you get on the right ones, if you're doing the website testing or reviewing, they can pay you up to £8 for 20 to 30 minutes, but they're extremely difficult to get on those, and when they come up, they're grabbed quickly. So that's the other thing. If you're not there when the surveys come through on your email and you're not able to complete them straight away, the potential is there that you're going to miss them. But the typical one that I believe is it's roughly equates to about 40p for every 25 minutes, but they do vary, as I say, and that's for you to check out when you actually sign up with the company that you're interested in. The next thing is surveys usually reward by points or cash. So you'll get an email saying a survey is ready for you, and if you take part in the survey, it will reward you with 150 points, and then you'll amalgamate or accumulate points over various surveys, and there'll be a threshold, typically around, say, 1500 points. So a survey, you'll have to complete 10 surveys at 150 points to be able to redeem it for either cash or some kind of voucher, something like that. The next point is the frequency of surveys will start to decline once you've signed up. So at the beginning, you may be inundated with quite a few surveys to complete, which is all well and good. It'll build your points balance up, but after a while, as you've completed them, the frequency will start to decline. So you may only get a couple, 2, 3, 4 invitations per week. So as you can see, if the surveys are not there for you to complete, you're not going to accumulate your points or your cash. So again, this all points to the fact that it's not a get rich quick scheme. It's hard work, to be fair, because completing a survey, they do tend to get quite laborious in that the way the questions are phrased, it is actually sometimes quite draining on actually completing the surveys. So the next point is, this is regarding payments out when you accumulate your cash or your points. Look for low payment thresholds. Now this means basically if you complete 10 surveys for 150 points a year, 1,500 points, and that entitles you to £10. You want to be able to withdraw that £10. So obviously, if you get up to £10, you'll be able to take the money and at least you'll have the money in your hand. What I'm basically saying is some survey sites won't consider paying out until you've reached £50. Now, this can be an absolute mammoth trawl. It can take, I've got to say, maybe up to a year to earn an amount of £50 on a survey site. This is my experience. On one survey site that I signed up to a long time ago, I've reached basically it's a £50 payout threshold. I've reached £25. The surveys have gone dead. So basically at the moment the money's in limbo. I can't access it and I'm not getting any more surveys to complete to be able to get the balance up to £50. So basically I would say look for low payment threshold. The maximum amount I would recommend being £20. But if you can get away with lower amounts, say like £10, that's even better. And then at least it gives you some incentive to complete the surveys and get up to that value. Otherwise, it can become quite, it can get you down basically, get on top of you if you can't reach the threshold. It can be a useful source of infrequent income. It's not frequent at all. Like I say, the surveys can be hit and miss over a period of time. They may dry up, and if you can't get your money out because you haven't reached the threshold for payments, then again, that's going to be problematic for you. But I mean, I've got a survey site that pays out, well, has paid out over the last, but we're talking the last couple of years, maybe up to £100 in store vouchers. So that's good. £100 store vouchers, complete surveys, you know, a couple of surveys or a survey a week sort of thing, and it adds up, which is nice. I've got another one that pays out cash, and it pays the cash out irrespective of the amount you've earned. So that's nice if you do a couple of surveys a month. That is quite a high paying site. That may pay you out between £6 and £10 per month. So that's handy. You can't rely on it though. It's just a bonus basically. If you get, I don't know, £50 in store vouchers to spend, you can spend it on something that you want to buy that's good for you. But don't count on it as actual income to get by on day to day. It's just a bonus basically. That's all that we're saying there. And then finally, some survey sites, they'll offer you like questions, oh, complete our online quick completion survey. I would not complete these. They're paying you absolute pittance as it is. So it's just a case of ignore those questions. If they want you to answer them, they should be rewarding you with points or cash. It's wrong for them to ask you to complete it for free. The other ones that I avoid, but this is just my personal preference, prize draws. Sometimes it'll say, oh, complete the survey and be entered into the prize draw. I believe that it'll be very unlikely that I'll win in a prize draw, so I don't even go in for those. But you may feel otherwise, but no, for me, I I ignore those and just go for the ones that actually reward with points or cash. That's it, guys. Hope you found it useful. I'm not saying don't do it, but just bear in mind what I've said on this quick video. As always, I've got the website mrmay.co.uk, Mr. Moan about anything. YouTube, Mr. May, you're watching it now. Subscribe if you like. Twitter, send me your experiences, Mr. Moan AE, about surveys, anything finance related, anything you want to say. Have a good moan on there. Make yourself feel better, hopefully. Thanks for watching. See you again. Bye.